Welcome to the Dolls Room, where every day is a disco party. Huh, Ito? Ito! Okay, so several of you know that I moved, and this is my new doll room. I've painted it pink and green as a theme. This is an inset bookshelf, or shelf. I still have to install the shelves. Just a little gaze around the room, a peek at the cubbies that are slowly forming. As you can see, I still have a lot of my collection to unpack, and I'm taking my time just unpacking one at a time. For example, today I've pulled down this box, and I know who it is because I recognize the box, but this is how I packed them. So basically, I kind of mummified all of my dolls. When I moved, I took off all of the clothing and packed it separately, and some of the wigs, depending on the doll. And then I have just mummified them. So now that I am unpacking them, it gives me a blank palette. It gives me just a chance to decide a brand new idea and theme to go with these different characters. So this is my sweet little Lua, who you might recognize as Dal Ra Muw. And I'm just checking to see how her OB2 is doing. Since I'm unpacking them just one at a time, I'm taking the time to give them a tune-up as necessary. In particular, I'm changing out the Teflon tape, making sure that over time I don't get plastic melds between the OB2 and the regular dowel and pull-up heads. I'm checking her eyelashes to see that they're good, whether I want to put new ones in or not, and how well her eye mechanism is moving. I usually will try to use a tissue to hold their faces, or I hold them wide by the ears. Whatever I need to do to keep my fingers and oils off of their faces as best I can. So the tilt is great. Just checking on all the rotations and the joints. I think the only really annoying thing about the OB2 body to me is the loose arms. So put her aside for a moment, and let's take a look at some outfits for her. So when I moved, I packed away all of the finer clothing and the stock outfits individually in these little plastic baggies. And I'll show you some of it. I won't show you all of it because I plan to do a lot of these videos, and so I think you'll get to see a little bit at a time rather than showing everything at once. But here are different stock outfits, Dita and Buell Fata. And then this was a gift from a Blythe customizer when I adopted one of my Blythes, and that is a big contender for today because I haven't used it very much. You see the Dujardin outfits and more Buell outfits, Halloween clothing, all kinds of things. I love these boxes. The interior and exteriors are so fun to collect, and I love the clasps. They're sort of like a little suitcase. And then here I have more little dresses. At this point I was looking only half-heartedly because I had kind of set my sights on that flowered dress. I can't remember who the Etsy seller is for that, but I'll look up the name. I'm sure a lot of you will recognize it anyway. So just sifting through that and putting it away. And then in the wardrobe, I wanted to give these outfits a chance in case I had missed an idea. Here you can see that I have hung up little sweaters on the left some crochet dresses, Etsy dresses that I received as gifts, and dresses that I had made. And this little orange one caught my eye. If the flower dress doesn't work out, I think I might try this orange one with her today. And the next fun part is choosing shoes. So here I have more of the little handcrafted shoes that I've purchased. And in the back row I have some of the taller shoes and also some of the more plastic and stock shoes. Back to the first shelf. I think if we go with a flower dress, we'll use those purple shoes. And here again, just sort of a half-hearted look at some of my other clothing, but I was already pretty set on the idea of dressing her in the flower dress. This dress is so beautiful. It has so much detailing. So here I'm just tightening up the little ribbon. You can see all the different flowers that have been sewn onto it, and it has creams and lavenders and off-whites and ivories. It's held together by Velcro in the back. And just a very perfect dress, I think, for springtime. So it fits her pretty perfectly. That crown is kind of funny. I haven't come to peace with it yet. I think it's cute. It might do for a costume, but anyway. So sifting through to find socks, looking through all the different colors. It's really fun right now because I have a choice of almost everything. But over time, it gets harder because if these beautiful lavender socks fit her for this outfit, there might be another outfit that comes along and I don't have multiple stockings of the same color. So these first few dolls are getting royal treatment of getting to choose from everything. So here's a sort of bad little shot of me putting on her shoes. And then of course, the wig drawer. So a bunch of wigs to choose from. I kind of had an idea of what I wanted to pull out. And the first one that I tried on her is her original wig. As much of a pain in the butt as this wig is, I really love it on her. And I think when I change her outfit in the future, I will go back to this wig for her. But here I was just playing with what that would look like. It's sweet. It's sort of like a Midsummer Night's Dream character. But when I tried this lavender, it was just immediately absolutely perfect. It was going with the lavender theme, and I think for being springtime, she could just be a pixie that is helping the flowers blossom. I'm going to take her outside and do some photo shoots with her. And then you would have seen this maybe in a more recent video, my wardrobe. I wanted to see about some ribbons or bows for her hair since I'm not going to use the crown. I like this. This was a potentially good choice. This great big bow is not the right color for me right now, but it makes me want to make several ribbons like that of different cloth. But as soon as I pulled out this little clasp, even though it's not a perfect match, it was a perfect complement. And the final thing that I thought about doing was maybe giving her a little cardigan. I knew I had this lavender and this white one to try on. And I tried putting it on with her hands, but of course with the OB2, it's always really convenient. You can remove the hands to make that easier. And even though the coloring was nice, it made her look kind of frumpy, as sweaters will do. And since it's springtime, it just wasn't the look that I wanted for her. And the last thing I did was try on this little white sweater. But same thing, it took away from how cute the dress was. And so ultimately I just decided to leave her without a sweater. So just the dress, the leggings, the shoes, and a ribbon. And voila, the result. She looks absolutely beautiful. Her cute little sister, as you can see, decided that she liked the crown. Could she wear it, please? But this beautiful spring fairy was just begging to go outdoors, so out we went. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.